Hoi, it's been 2 weeks now that I'm doing my MMA pursuit, and in this video I would like to give you an update on how my 2 weeks began and what I've learned so far. I already said in my first MMA video, in my first video of this year, what I'm doing this year exactly and how my routine will look like, and so far I've stuck to that routine, so 2 times MMA per week, so that's mostly Mondays and Wednesdays. Before that I will do a full body workout. And I've also changed my gym, so I can show you some footage of that. The reason why I've changed the gym is because in the other gym, because in Yoseikan Taufers, Campo Torres, so the village next to mine, there are 2 gyms, and one is mostly in a basement, and it has boxing stuff and equipment. I can show you a picture on the screen. And in the other ones are more people, it's harder to record, and all in all I wanted to see another gym because in the other one I went for years, and sometimes I think another perspective or another input is good, so therefore I've changed it. I could change back to the other one in the next month, but we will see. But back to my routine, so full body workout, roughly the same training I had before, so a standard full body workout split, focusing on power and explosive strength, so I really want to increase that, my explosiveness, especially with boxing, it's pretty important, and with wrestling. But I also try to not train too hard because otherwise I can't stick to my workouts. So I've started easier and then I want to progress from workout to workout. And I was able to do that so far because my calories were around maintenance, because I realized I have over 6 months time, because I want to do my first competition around summertime. I don't know exactly the date, but if I want to go down to around 70 kilograms I still have time. So now I'm around 79 kilograms, so I've lost 1 kilogram so far. But I think with 3000 calories I'm maintenance, and I think that was more important, that I got into my routine and that I can progress on things. So maybe I will leave it this month like that, or I will slowly go down with my calories. We have to see. But it already was a drastic cut with my calories, because in December I ate like 4500 calories a day because I wanted to gain as much as possible, mainly fat, for this transformation. So it's already a big cut, so I need to take things one at a time, because I think it's too hard if I change everything 360 degrees, so that's pretty hard. So that's with workout, so nothing more important. And yeah, like I said before, after that Monday and Wednesday I have MMA training. There we do, basically it's in a Yoseikan hall, so we also do Yoseikan. I don't know if you know that, it's a mixed martial art from Japan. It's pretty similar like MMA. I think only at the competitions you don't use your elbows, for example, and you can't do ground and pound, but otherwise I think it's pretty similar. So we are training there actually. It's like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, it depends, and there are mainly kicks and boxing and also other exercises. So that's pretty important to me, because if you realized at my MMA sparring video, I'm pretty bad at boxing, so I really need to improve that. I also always afraid a little bit of the punches, and I can't really go into a fight with a good boxer, because I don't really have a chance. And also before I started the challenge I thought I was pretty good for a beginner on the ground, but after I started Jiu-Jitsu I realized I'm pretty bad on the ground. So I got thrown around from everyone, also the people that are training a few months. So I realized how important Jiu-Jitsu is, and also how hard it is, especially in the beginning, because you always want to do everything with strength, but then your endurance isn't good enough, so after a minute you're basically done and then they have you. So at the Jiu-Jitsu trainings I also always try to survive as much as possible, because I think in the beginning you only focus on survival, and then from time to time you add the handles and grips and the techniques. So I need to learn that I also have 2 times per week, so always Tuesday and Thursday. I think it's 2.5 hours, so that's good. So a lot of technique and also sparring, but that's probably the hardest part so far, because also an hour of sparring at Jiu-Jitsu I'm always done afterwards. But I also have wounds and all that stuff over my legs and also arms now. I think that's okay, maybe here a little bit, but I think you can't see it there something, but that's normal. I've got used to that. Yeah, so far no other injury, I believe. One time only the toe and the finger. I don't know if you can see it, one finger is a little bit swollen, but now it's okay. Otherwise, yeah, only a bloody nose or something like that, so that's good. But I realized MMA sparring I need to take a little bit more serious in terms of leaving my ego out, because if you always go in there, I want to win, then I probably think I will get injured. So I need to learn, it's okay if I lose, I need to humble myself in that regard and also try something new. Because only with that mindset I will learn and I will progress. So that's the number one thing I've learned probably, that you always need to have that student mindset, especially in the beginning, but I think you need that always. Because even if you are, I don't know, a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu or an MMA fighter who fights for 10 years, you always need to learn from others, because you will never be perfect and there will always be people that are better than you and where you can learn something from. So that's pretty important. So always leave your ego out, especially in combat sport. It's even more important than in life probably. But yeah, so far so good. I also did 2 times per week cardio. So Tuesday in the morning and Saturday in the morning or afternoon I went for a run. That's pretty funny because in South Tower there's a lot of snow and ice. And actually I slip a lot, so I fall on the ground, but that's okay. I don't like to run on a treadmill in the gym or something, or I don't know, I really enjoy it outside in nature, so I will do that. I will continue with that. I also did some boxing sessions in my basement, so I have a little punching bag, a sweet little punching bag. I can show you also some footage, so that's also pretty cool. So I will do that Saturday and then go for a run. I think that's my routine. So it's important to get into my routine. That's the most important thing, so that I develop a habit and that I can stick to it. And yeah, the goal is to have a competition summer, maybe fall. It depends how I develop myself. But it's also okay. Of course you always want to win, but the first fight is always an experience. But I really try to not be influenced by the result the first fight, because in either way I always need to be humble and need to realize I've just started out, so I'm a beginner. With that beginner mindset, I'm an idiot. It's always good to be that, because then no one expects something of you, but you need to work hard. So I think in the beginning that's the best. And yeah, I think that's it. Also something what I wanted to tell you is that I signed with the Jiu-Jitsu classes or academy. Also ordered a gi, so it's like a kimono. I can show you a picture of that, because with Jiu-Jitsu they always train one day with a gi and the other day without the gi. No gi it's called. So that's also what I've learned so far. And it's pretty important to use your weight within that positions, so not so much with strength but more with weight balance and technique. So that's pretty important with Jiu-Jitsu, but maybe I will do another video on that probably soon, but we will see. I think that's it. I hope so far you liked my journey. I've included some footage that you saw how my 2 weeks went by. So weight wise nothing really changed except 1 kilogram, but I see that the water is out and the muscles definition is a little bit back, but I don't think if you see it here, but a little bit I saw that it improved already. But yeah, that's it. Mood, mood completely different. So in December I even had thoughts like, man, if I would continue living like that, I don't know if I would like to continue living. But now it's completely different, really. I really enjoy life again, and it feels amazing if you do seek discomfort daily and do things you've never done before. So that's good. And I also feel fit again. I also realized that my cardio improved even a little bit, so that's good. So I'm excited for the journey. So let's see what's to come. See you in the next one. Goodbye. Fitting. Look at my blue eye. Looks pretty weird, right? But I want to give you an update. So week number 3, yesterday I skipped my first Jiu-Jitsu class, the first workout. And today I woke up, I felt terrible, and I thought I want to make the best out of it now, and I want to give you an update on how you feel if you skip your supposed sessions. And it's terrible, especially if you commit to something like I do, and then I don't show up. It feels terrible. Today I want to be better. Yesterday my enemy within won over me, but you always need to remember every single day you can wake up and make new choices. And today I want to be better. Luckily, today is also a Jiu-Jitsu class, so I can fulfill my 2 weeks per week Jiu-Jitsu classes if I go today. So nothing's really lost. Yeah, I just want to be better. I also ate too much yesterday, so the struggle is there. My head, really, the voice that's telling me, the negative voices are still in my head, that I'm not good enough, that this doesn't work out, and all that stuff. But you need to remember that the things you commit to are the most important things. So leveling up in life is the most important thing, especially if you're young. So just want to give you an update on how terrible it feels if you let it slide like I did. So always show up if you commit to something. Otherwise you will feel the pain. So you will feel the pain regardless, and you can choose your pain. And the pain of commitment and the pain of discipline is way better. So yeah, just a quick update. I hope you're doing better. Well, I will try my best. So today I will be better. And I hope the upcoming weeks too. So see you in the next one. Goodbye. Just a quick little update.